Week 3. This week we'll be walking south down alongside the River Thames, and along the way we'll be seeing tons of views. It's a nice day out. Perfect day for an adventure. So follow me and let's get started. Week 3. Here we are. Good morning, everybody. The plan today is a walk along the River Thames. Oh, world famous River Thames. I did a cheeky thing today. I was meant to get off one station before, but I had a quick look at a map and I thought it'd make for a more interesting walk to get off one station later. So, hold on, before I cross the road, let me see if I'm going the right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we are near Reading, for those who know. Yes. Sorry, just for the car, I can't focus with the car coming, into me. But yeah, anyways, the weather is, I would say, a bit worse than last week. Still not terrible, but I can see some dark clouds up ahead. But today's meant to be a little bit less challenging. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but it should be. Hopefully, it should be. Maybe the weather will add an element of difficulty. Who knows? I need to double check that I'm going in the right direction, because once we get to the river, yeah, that's right. Once we get to the river, it's easy going. It's just follow the river. We're going to be on the canal for the most part. Well, not the canal, sorry, the river, but so the path by the river, a river walk for the most part. Yes, that's what I meant to say. It's a lot more urban this week, because we're a lot more closer to civilization, society. I brought thick gloves with me today, and I think I'll be grateful for that decision, because it's a bit more chilly than it was last week. But the day is getting longer, noticeably so. So hopefully the trips will get progressively more interesting, because I've got more time to stay outside. This time I've managed to not make the mistake I did last week of not having water with me. So I definitely brought a water bottle with me. It's nice and full, and I've got more energy with me, aka a Red Bull. So I'm all set. Hopefully we'll have a good one. He's walking alongside the river. There should be some nice views. We won't be gaining much elevation, so I'm not sure how far out we'll see, but I'm still optimistic, and so should you. Oh, so you should be, I guess. But yeah, I'm just in someone's neighborhood, so first mile is just along some roads, like I'm doing right now. See if any cars are coming behind. Yeah, so from the station to the start of the river, you could say it takes a mile. It's not too bad. Just walking through urban developments. Yeah, like I predicted, I think I'm feeling a bit of rain, maybe a little bit. So it'll be slightly more wet than the previous ones. Hopefully it stays this nice gentle rain and doesn't start pouring down. Fingers crossed. But yeah, the sun's out. So despite the cloud cover, it's still nice and bright. Bright enough for glasses? Who knows? Yeah, I think so. Alright, first obstacle. So as I was walking down that road, trying to get to the river, I met a lady and she said it's flooded down there. So first sign of trouble. Told me to take this route and hopefully it'll take me to a spot near the river that's not as flooded. So I'll be walking alongside cars today, smelling all these delicious fumes. Oh, yes. It's like vaping, but like intensified. So, really, this is what I deserve. But yeah, the sun is out. It's quite nice today. Pretty good views. Yeah, so where the trees are is probably where the river is. That's what I'm assuming, because it's just going down there. And that's where I'm going. But yeah, there's a bit of flooding today. Obviously it was raining yesterday and maybe this morning, but still something that we have to deal with. So I've got to walk along this road, thankfully, and I hope it stays this way. There's a nice little place for me to walk. So if it stays this way, all the way to the river, I'm a happy man. It's quite easy to make me happy. That car got way too close. So did that one. But at least I'm separated from the road. I hope these people take it way easy. This not making me feel good. Yeah, but I can see that the footpath is all the way down this road, so I'm happy about that. Oi! Okay, all right, I'm gonna put the camera down. In case I need to jump, I'll just jump. And if you don't hear back from me, one of these cars just bumped into me. Okay. Clouds look nice today. I might have found a little shortcut. I see the sign here saying that the Thames path. Where are we? Here we are. Yeah, the Thames path is that way. So hopefully I avoided the flooded area and I can get on the river sooner, because this is annoying, just walking by the road with a bunch of cars. So I'm willing to take a risk here, so let's see if it pays off. Seems to be a school here. I don't know, school teaching what though? Because you've got this spot on here. Maybe farming? School teaching farming? But yeah, the rain stopped, so I don't have to worry about any of that. And the sun is out. So what more can I really ask for? Not much. Maybe £1 billion, but I'm not going to find it here. But this is a very nice sort of scenic area. I can see the trains coming by. I can hear them. Very idyllic. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, I mean, this is an issue. Obviously, my kit is limiting me here. So maybe I need to invest in a nice pair of long boots. Maybe up to my shins or something. But the thing about long boots is that I don't really feel that comfortable in them. See some nice rugby fields here. It's starting to get muddy. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of mud, as we've seen in previous episodes, but I'd like to have dry socks for at least the first half of the journey. I think that's fair. Now this is muddy. Hopefully it's not a sign of what's to come. Yeah, no path, none of these paths are easy to walk on. You always try to optimize, like, what's the most least muddy path? And the answer here is none of them. Oh man. Hope you can hear that. I've started to warm up, so no need for gloves and no need for a hat. So sometimes you think it'll be colder than it actually ends up being, because you don't take into account the heat that your body generates. So the school goes on. Take a look here. Alright, I think we've arrived. Ooh, this is very nice. It says here it's private. Well, we're trying to go that way. I don't know. I can see that the footpath is indicated this way, so we'll find out. Let's make sure it's shut. Yeah, it's shut. So now walking in the wrong direction. Where is this taking me? You know what? Oh no, I should have checked the map. Yeah, there's no path for me. I should have come in up here. This is unavoidable. There's no shortcut through here other than just going through private land, and it's clearly signposted, so I'm not going to take a piss. But this is quite nice land actually. Be nice to have a cup of coffee in the morning. Oh man, note to self, check the map. So we'll have to go back up that muddy route. Ah man. I mean, it's called private property and all, but like blocking the river path, that's not cool. That's not chill. And now I have to get muddy so you can have your nice bit of land with not me on it. That's not fair. Alright, hopefully I'll make quick work of this. We'll have to go through a little town, maybe a village, because towns are larger than villages, aren't they? Oh, man. But yeah, I'll have to go through a little village and then get on the river, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Near trains behind me. Hey, it's nice. I don't know if this microphone is picking up the sound of the train or only my voice. Because I've got noise cancellation, but on no. Should be fine. It's interesting, living in a big city like London, I'm sure many people feel that sometimes you want to get out and do something. And this serves just that. Me getting out. Checking out nature. We made it onto the river. Hey, not bad. Thames looking beautiful today. Now that we're in open space, there's a bit more wind. I don't know if that translates to audio, but yeah, slightly more windy. But yeah, we're now on the right path, and it's just a gingerly walk all the way down south to, I find this hard, Goring and Streatley. Yeah, Goring and Streatley is where I'm headed. Bunch of wildlife up here. Nice change of pace to the last 2 weeks, I think. Footpaths seem nice and dry as well. Got some people out on the path as well. Some not on my own, which is nice. Whoa, these are some nice houses out here. Private steps. And if you've got a jet ski, you can get to central London pretty quickly from it. I wonder if anybody has done it before. Alright, slightly more muddy here. Well, still manageable. But yeah, taking a jet ski. I don't know, probably there's a bunch of traffic on the Thames. And you need to find a way to dock it. Dock your boat. What's happening here? Is this gate functional? I think so. I don't know why that lady... Ah, that is loud. Dock down from here. River level is quite high today. I think if slightly more, maybe a couple of foot higher, and I'd be walking in water right now. This path is quite nice. I bet it would be really nice during summertime, but probably has a magnitude of order more people. Or no, sorry, in order of magnitude more people. It really is nice today. It's a pretty nice place to just chill for a quick second. Yeah, so it's pretty slippery here. Need to be careful, watch my step. Oh man. Yeah, so I brought my water with me, and obviously snacks, obviously. The snacks, the most important part of any trip really is the snacks. I'm a former fatty, so I know. Ah. It's nice today. Alright, let's get going. Man, I need to piss badly. I've got some place to relieve myself. This chair is really nice. It's very lightweight and it folds up quite easily. Sometimes it gets stuck, but if you find a better chair, send me a link, because I like these small chairs. Makes any trip more sort of doable, because you can just take a seat. Sometimes it's just worth taking a seat. All right, let's get started. It's pretty muddy. Oh, this type of mud is like almost clay-like. It's a bit deceiving because you take one step and it'll just shift your weight, get you to fall. See, got an ankle slip there. And once you lose a bit of balance, it's only a matter of time before you just take it straight to your head, to your face. I just had these shoes cleaned as well. Put them out a couple of days back from the washer. Oh me. Oh me. This is wet, wet, wet. Take a look. Step on the roots, give me a bit of grip. But yeah, I mean, that lady probably saved me from way worse, like something that's way, way worse. Probably something that looks a bit more like that. But yeah, so thankful for that lady. Thank you for saving me from a bunch of mud. But I'm adamant today, and I'll get muddy. Get muddy to get this path sorted. What's nice about this path is that not only am I walking alongside the river, I'm also walking alongside a rail track. So I'll be seeing some nice trains to really scratch the autistic itch. But this is quite nice. People come and fish here. Yeah, it makes sense. Got a bit of rain. Happening. But yeah, good trip so far. Let's keep going. I haven't seen any sort of animals out here other than birds and ducks, but no like sheep, no cows. I don't know, I wonder why. I see a rabbit. Hey. This is a very nice field here. It'd be a lot nicer if it wasn't wet. Oh man. See, some people's idea of a cool Saturday, a relaxing Saturday, is just go somewhere. I maybe go to the shopping mall or stay at home. Hey, just stay at home. There's nothing wrong with staying at home. But I'm stuck in this muck. This is slowing me down. Keep going. Oh man, sun is shining through the clouds. Not on this spot. Up ahead. I need to pick a dry route because this is just not fun. Yeah, I think here's better. Well, it's not dry, it's just less muddy. Although the mud doesn't really affect me, apart from, you know, the icky feeling, I guess, or having to clean the shoes afterwards. But I've got waterproof boots on. Yeah, this is not very... It's not a lot better than that, I guess. The other the bad part of being in the wet is that it just slows you down. And it makes you exert more energy. Here we go. Got the sun out. Shining through. Wow. Now that's fun. Get some sun on me. But yeah, as I was saying, mud sort of slows you down a bit. It makes you exert more energy. The path is not too long. It's 10 miles from the station. So we've probably covered at least 1.5 miles so far. It's just muddy. So we've probably covered 1.5 miles. And I've got 8.5 more to go. But so far, I'm enjoying this. There's people having their boats out on the river. Ducks are out. Oh man, I should have brought my binoculars. All right, note to next time, get your binoculars. Should have to press on. But yeah, it'd be nice to stand here, take a look at the birds, get a closer look. It's not happening this time, next time. Sun's just shining through. Morning. I don't know if it's still morning. Is it appropriate to say morning after 12 p.m? That's the question, really. When's the cutoff? When's the morning cutoff? To like 12:30? 1? I don't know, do you stretch it to 2? What if you wake up at 1? You're a lazy bum and you wake up at 1. What do you do then? Do you say good morning or do you just go straight into good evening or good afternoon? Well, good afternoon, obviously, but point still stands. This is nice. I've got some really nice properties out here. These people are living good. Well, at least you'd hope that they are, right? They've got a fancy house. I don't have a fancy house. So that must make them feel good about that. It's a bit of a weird thought, but I'll go with it. Really is windy here. Or the wind is picking up. I mean, it's not as windy as it was last week because I was quite high up on a hill. But here I'm like alongside the water level, clearly by the river. But because I'm in open ground, I'm quite in an open area here. The wind picks up. It's welcome though. Get me to cool down from walking in the mud. And now it's picking up. I don't know if you can hear me. Let's get the filter going. But yeah, now the wind is picking up, probably affecting the voice quality. I'm still enjoying it. Thames Sail Club. People by the water have like a different culture out here. They do these funny sports. They go on a boat, slender boat, and they try to see how fast they can go. It's quite a nice area. The clouds are looking good as well. Feels strippy looking at the clouds. They're moving. And your brain is just not calibrated to see something that big move that fast. So you think your brain's playing games on you. Oh man. It's a nice way to spend your Saturday, don't you think? I'm glad you're with me. Bit cheesy, but it's true. Enjoying these great places right alongside me. Really is a wide open space. It'd be nice to have some sort of picnic here, don't you think? Maybe some a barbecue in summertime. There's plenty of spaces to set up. But probably because there's no sort of trees here, no shade, other than like those trees which, I don't know, quite far away, there's no place to sit underneath them. Grabbing a barbecue, coming out here with your mates is not a bad way to spend your time. There's all these interesting huts right alongside the river, and parked outside is usually a boat, as you can see. I always tilt, you know. Sorry about the tilting, boys. But yeah. This one's shiny. Very reflective. I think every guy has a dream where you sort of build your own place. Buying it is like buying, right, okay, you own property, but grabbing a piece of land and building on it, now that is interesting, because you get to like sort of geek out. You get to try all the cool stuff that you see on YouTube. So far, so good. Vlogging is its own sport, really is. Because I'm walking, obviously, I'm doing a hike, and that's clearly fitness. But I'm also carrying you guys. So I'm exercising my nice bicep. Getting 2 reps here, 2 reps there. Oh man, that is one hell of a house. Let's see if we can get close to it. It's pretty nice. Let's gaze him now again. Pretty fancy. Living in the UK means that you know how much something like that costs, which like starts the game whenever you see a nice house. Like I wonder how much does that cost to own? Has to be like, it's at least $1 million too, right? At least. I don't know, maybe up to 2, I don't know. £2 million, come live out here. Got a train track right above you though, that could be annoying. And it depends on how late the trains run. But it's quite an important part of the country to cross through, because you've got London on the way, so I'm assuming it's all night till like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. You've got enough money to buy that house. I would hope they have enough money to get sound insulation. Oh man, the mud strikes again. Well, we're approaching the lock here. Locks are a very interesting piece of technology. I'm hoping we get to see someone use it today, but who knows, really. Right, let's get up closer to the river here. But yeah, a lock is used in London, obviously. Well, not obviously, maybe you don't know, but it is used a lot in London. And it allows boats to pass through canals that are at different levels. And it's all managed, looked after by the Canal Trust. Cool people. I like their social media profiles. They always post cool stuff. It's a nice bench here. You can sit, catch your breath. Oh, that was about to slam. Oh man, lots of ducks. Look at those ducks. All those chickens. What does it say? Is that Cleve Lock? Let me see if I'm on the right path. It's important to be on the right path, although it's quite obvious that we're walking alongside the river. Sometimes you have to depart a little bit, like here. Yeah, Cleve Lock. But the river's just there, so we're not missing much. It'd be nice to see the lock being operated. So the way it works, from what I've gathered, is you get these sort of 2 sections that are shut. You pull one, and then you pull right into it. Your boat, obviously. And then you get to the other side. Maybe I can show you here. You get to the other side. Yeah, just here. This is flooded here, obviously, but yeah, you get to the other side here, and then you open it back up. So what that does is that either lifts the water or drops it back down. Allows you to cross. It's very interesting wetlands here. You can see a bunch of birds. Again, hated myself for not bringing some binoculars with me. Nice to take a look. This is a big operation here. Got a bit of a dam situation happening. Well, it's not a dam really, it's just a change in levels. It's always interesting to me, like the management of water. It's not always intuitive to me. Imagine walking through that. Just that. Would not be a fun time. probably goes up to my to my elbows. I don't know, maybe not, but still, I don't want to do that. I've obviously walked alongside the River Thames before, but I've never been this far out. I've had an idea of doing the River Thames from source all the way out to the end into the English Channel. I think that's where it sort of lets out. It'd be nice to do do that Thames path all in one go, camping alongside, because I think it needs a couple of days to achieve. Let me know. I mean, if you do like this sort of content, odds are you're going to like me doing this Thames path in one shot. Hopefully I have it in me. I hope I do. Going back onto the path. No longer paved. It was nice while it lasted. Back onto unpaved roads. Boom. I've surprised myself. I was thinking that these weekly challenges would be a lot more challenging than they were. Maybe I shouldn't say that, because that sort of breaks the mystique, right? It breaks the mystique of me doing these challenges. Maybe I should be struggling. I just had an ominous warning from an old man. He took a look at me and he said, it's unlikely that you're going to go through this. And I said, how deep is it? He was like, what's this deep? Up to my shins. It's like, whoa. I don't know, I'll give it a try. Hopefully there's sort of, I don't know, some ledge I can get up on. But we'll see. Because the way out of here is now just backtracking, and I'm not interested in doing that. Yeah, either I need wellies for trips like this, or I need longer boots. Oh man, I can already see the water from here. It is flooded. I think I can do that though. We'll see. It's worth a try, right? Because I'm already all the way out here with these beautiful views. Least I could do is worth a try, because going back is not a prospect that I'm interested in. Yeah, take a look. It's just water. But if I go along this branch here, I think I'll be all right. Hopefully he was talking about a different spot. Or if he was referring to this here, then we're golden. Because boom, I just managed to go through. Oh, it's just wet. It's just really wet. Oh no. I do not feel like going back. I'm in a really nice area though. That is wet. No chance. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, so this is what, yeah. This is really deep. I mean, I'm already, half of my boot is in here. Any more? There's got to be a way out of here. Wellies, wellies. I need wellies. We made good progress so far. I've done 5 miles. They sort of flew by, to be fair. I was not expecting it. Yeah, I need to backtrack bad. Yeah, let me show you. Clearly, this is not good. Let me look at satellite view. I mean, there's private property not so far back, but I don't think I can get onto it, and then maybe I can. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, maybe I just need to get on this. I can see cars, so if there's cars, that means a person could easily pass through. But yeah, take a look at this here. I'm not doing that. That's unfortunate. It really is a nice spot, eh? Very peaceful. All right. Detour time. We'll need to go around. Hopefully I can pass through that private property without too much hassle, but we'll see. But I can see a footpath up ahead. Let's see if we can take it. Although I'm not optimistic. See how many miles we'll have to do to get back on track. Public footpath. Good news, right? Look at this beautiful public footpath. Let me try and get on it. Yeah, it's a public river. That's what this is. No chance. All right, we'll have to. All right, so this is simply not happening. I can go with this guy. That's one way to cross the water. Not have to worry about you getting wet because you're already wet. You'll get wet. All right, let's get the map back out and we'll take a look. I mean, commute should have warned me. I'll be honest. Commute should have warned me. All right, so I'm coming down up on the house. I don't know if it's clear in the video, but yeah, maybe I could work a shortcut from here. But onto what? No, it would work. I was just looking at the wrong way around the map because we are heading south, so it still would work out. All right, we'll do some spy shit. Get on someone's private property. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about walking down here. This is just someone's backyard. See if there's a place up ahead. It's just not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Maybe because there's a place for the boats to moor up, and I can see a footpath just alongside the river. Well, now it's a canal because it's pulled in, but yeah, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, just over this bridge here. Let's see if we can work out a game plan. Taking a look at this place from a bit higher up. Yeah, this is still just someone's backyard. Oh man. Let's see. Alright, so if I have to go in, I'd have to come down here and then go that way. Going in here won't do that. This is where we just walked up from. Well, I'm not sure if there's a pathway without being seen and getting shouted out, and I'm not really in the mood to get shouted out today. I know you'd like to see it, but I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's back onto the road, which is not too far off, but it's a detour, so we'll just have to do that. I don't know. This is unavoidable, really. But yeah, this is just private property. I'll be walking through someone's backyard. Take a look here. Yeah. Private land, no trespassing, so yeah. I'm not. I'll do the right thing and not get shouted out. Just having a bearded guy walking through your garden. I don't know how I'd feel about that. So you'd imagine how they'd feel about that. I just had a brainwave. Started raining a bit, but now it stopped. But the brainwave is getting 2 of these. Putting it right down my glove. So I managed to go around all the way back, and then now we're getting closer to the river. I think I've got probably a fifth of a mile to go, so it's not too bad. So stumbled upon this park here, so I thought I'd just sit down, relax a bit, charge my stuff. I had to charge the camera, so yeah. My favorite, mangoes. Let me get into a more comfortable seat. There we go. Put my legs up. So I managed to go around all the way back, and then now we're getting closer to the river. I think I've got probably a fifth of a mile to go, so it's not too bad. So stumbled upon this park here, so I thought I'd just sit down, relax a bit, charge my stuff. I had to charge the camera, so yeah. My favorite, mangoes. Let me get. We're closer to our next stop. This next stop, there's well, technically that's where I meant to get off when I first planned this, but I looked at a map and I thought might as well get one extra stop out of this train, and then walk for a bit more. So far everything that we've done wouldn't have happened if I stuck to the plan. How about that? Got 3 hours to my train, and looking at commute, well, it doesn't say how much I've got remaining until I get back onto the path, but I've done 2 hours, and I believe this is meant to be like a 3.5, maybe 4 hour path. So we're definitely over the halfway point, and I've still got some more to go. Get going. Odds. Vape, makes some pull apart. Get going. So we're back on the footpath. We're on the right way. It's just about taking this path now, and hopefully we'll be back on the river. This is an elevated walkway, but my boots are still muddy. My boots are still muddy. Still got plenty of time for my train. and now commute displays how much I have left on my path, and that comes to an hour and a half. So I've got 3 hours and an hour and a half to make it, so easy peasy. And the ticket, I'm grateful for this actually. Maybe I should have paid more attention that all the tickets are this way, but we'll see on future trips. But this ticket is flexible, so that means I can leave early in case I made it. Well, when I do make it earlier, no need to stick around longer than I need to be. So now we're on this footpath, and there's residential spots nearby. People get sensitive about their place, man, to the river. A woman's barking. Almost took me out. Looks like a country club. Quite a nice area. Car. The weather's really nice. Bunch of people are out, but yeah, now we're crossing over to the other path. Still got to the other side of the river. Talking to the camera with people around. You can see much more clearly the island in the middle here now. Going down that way. It seems a lot more manicured. Cool little spot. So, these are the two bridges. Really nice. So now we're on the island in the middle of the Thames. That's where I saw on the map. On this side, we've got a lock. It's quite busy today, and these footpaths aren't very wide.
Yeah, you do.
We need to get down to the river now. Yeah, and I can see the sign. Need to cross and then go down. It's a very nice town here. That's cool. Imagine parking your car and then finding it underwater. But yeah, now we're crossing over to the other path, to the other side of the river. You can see much more clearly the island in the middle here now. Going down that way. It seems a lot more manicured. So, oh man, this is really nice. Take a look. On this side, we've got a lock. It's quite busy today, and these footpaths aren't very wide.
Yeah, you do.
We need to get down to the river now. Yeah, and I can see the sign. Need to cross and then go down. It's a very nice town here. That's cool. Imagine parking your car and then finding it underwater. Alright, we're crossing here. Which does happen, by the way. Every now and then you get this viral photo of a car that's gone underneath the water. Thames path, just down there. Private road, but I've seen people walking, so I'll be walking as well. This entire footpath is underneath the water. Oh man. Water level's way too high. I can see the dry path, like somewhere over there, so hopefully we won't get diverted too far. We'll see. Yeah, this is just fantastic. So this looks like a like a generator. Nice, are they just not directing the water to generate some electricity? Go back there, because that's really cool. I've always liked those things. Find a diversion. Thought there'd be a little shortcut here, but no. It's just a church and a cemetery. Diversion is getting a bit longer now. But hey, it's all part of the fun. Really is beautiful around here. Let's see, can we go through here? Or is this another dead end? Commonwealth War Graves. Okay. It says it on the tin, really. Out of all the diversions, I think this is the best one. It's very cool. I think it's right here, but don't wanna. Yeah, it is. It's a nice little town. Be nice if the station was just like right in the middle. Stations are generally not. It smells really nice. Another right. Turkish barbers. They're everywhere, man. Kinda like that. Back to the river, but still is not looking too good. I cannot see the path out of here because I need to follow the river down, right? I think so. Oh no, it's right there. But yeah, it's the river. Hopefully no more flooding. But the water level is quite high. It's not like the dry summer months. Yeah, it'd be nice if it was the dry summer month. Dealing with absolutely no mud. But you'd be surprised actually. Sometimes you get mud even in the summer. Beautiful lawn up ahead. Let's take a look. Wow, beautiful house. Didn't see that fisherman. Ah, more flooding. How bad is it? Oh man, it's not looking good, is it? It's just flooded. No chance. But yeah, what a beautiful house over here. Boom. It's quite nice. Anyways, yes, I'm not enjoying this too much. I've keep hitting pathways that are flooded with water, so I need to find an alternative route. All right, going back the way where we came. Mud is really bad. These are absolutely manicured lawns here. All right, I've got a good view through here. Hopefully no more fishermen. But wow, wow, wow. A lot of work has gone onto that lawn. Is that visible? I think so. Very cool, very cool. All right, back onto the graft, the hard graft of trying to get out of it. Obviously I've come down to the river, so I have to go back the same way I've gone up. And I don't know, I might avoid the river for a bit until I can know that it's dry. We're back on track, I think, after what feels like the 10th diversion today. We're heading towards the river. The river is currently on my right, as it should be, because we've crossed paths and we're on the other side now. I tried to get closer to the river earlier, and it's just incredibly wet. Not worth trying to cross by getting extremely wet, so there's no point. This is manageable here, although it's still very muddy. Views are still here. That's what I like about walking down these paths here, because it's surrounded by trees, and then suddenly a view opens up and you can see behind the trees. Oh man, this trail was like incredibly muddy. But we crossed underneath the train. So the train tracks, we saw a couple of trains go by. One of these trains, one of them is taking me home. Oh man, and I feel bad for the kind of mud that I'm going to be taking on board with me. Incredibly muddy. Not in a fun way either. Really, as I said earlier, it sort of drains you. Because you're not only like dealing with going straight ahead. Look at this view. Not only are you going straight ahead, but you're going up. Sometimes your foot gets stuck. You have to pull it. I'm on top of a World War II pillbox. I saw another one just in that direction. But yeah, this is cool. Bit of World War II history. I could go in, but sorry, I'm not feeling it. But it's pretty cool. And how's it? 50 minutes left to go. Alright, we're on our final leg of the journey. We've got half an hour to go. It's been enjoyable, I've enjoyed this trip. Couple of challenges, but what's a trip without challenges, right? Still got nice views, still light out, but it's obviously the sun is gone. The sun that's shining through the clouds, not here anymore. The sun's setting soon, I think. Yeah, so it's just the home stretch for the train back home. feel like this journey has been a lot less wild than previous ones. Thinking of last week's journey to South Downs National Park, and if in case you haven't seen it, make sure that you check it out. I've made a playlist and I'm going to be putting all 10 of these trips on. It's a 10-week challenge trip after all. Well, 10-week challenge, yeah, it's a 10-week challenge. Anyways, previous two were a lot more wild. I feel like I've encountered a bit more people in this journey compared to the previous one. Dover had a bunch of people in. I think there were tourists around. But here it's a lot closer to people and to their homes. We had to walk through a couple of neighbourhoods to get to where we need to be, but that makes sense. It's the Thames. It supports a lot of people, and tons of people want to live around it, so it's no surprise. We're approaching the end of our journey. I've walked some 12 miles. The weather has been very good. Some rain here and there, but overall it's been a good journey. Got to check out the Thames. I've never been up this high. I think longest I've been is Windsor. But yeah, got to see cool things today. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you liked this week. Obviously tune in for the next week for week 4. Week 3 out.